Welcome back to another edition of Fantasy Poland Monday. We are fast traveling to Larvik to meet our goth girlfriend Yennefer as I actually progress a quest, a main quest.
Shocking.
Truly, it is the end of days. With me, as usual, is my buddy Tom, who has played this game a lot, and make sure that I don't get too lost.
I do vaguely remember this from several years ago.
Vaguely. Now, Tom, is there anything weird that I need to be aware of, like, storyline-wise, that will cut me off if I keep poking this bear?
No.
Oh, good.
I don't think so.
I don't know why that just happened.
Why you just climbed up on the roof?
Yeah.
I mean, because you pressed the button that did the thing.
Y'all got beef? Alright. Hi, honey.
Didn't know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen.
Oh. Anyway, how have you been, Tom?
A specialist on gins. Heard of him? I found a toe.
I'm pretty good. My other Saturday game, the non-Orpheus game where I was running masks, we are going to pick that back up again.
Oh, good.
But masks is going to be on a hiatus for a while I run Monster Hearts, because one of our players, his D&D game, is finishing up, but until it finishes, he won't be available.
Ah. Your microphone's getting fuzzy, by the way.
Is that better?
Yeah, still quiet, though.
Interested. Gins are dangerous sometimes and malicious all the time.
I'm on my headset. I don't know why it would be weird.
But the advantages outweigh
Maybe it just got jostled around.
If I can tame a gin,
Could be.
I shall gain
But no.
and that could be
Yeah, you told me earlier about our mutual friend's D&D game, kind of
You sure this mage
doing wacky scheduling stuff.
strongly suggest he did.
Well, it's not so much that. It's that between his D&D game and then his like streaming
Yeah,
schedule, he just doesn't have time for another game.
that's understandable.
So, and his D&D campaign is apparently like 4 years old, so he doesn't want to. He wants to finish it since it's approaching its ending,
Yeah.
I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be
which I fully get. So for the next few months, we will have a side campaign, and I am going to run Monster Hearts.
Awesome. Games got to be fun.
Come.
All right, so Yennefer needs our help tracking down a Jin. And like you do.
That works so well for Yennefer and Geralt.
Yeah, we love genies or Jin. The whole monkey's paw wish thing led to the stable foundation of our longest lasting relationship.
lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
You literally gave me this quest. Alright. Gotta love quest objective. Follow Yennefer to the boat. And it gives me crap for not, like, walking in front of her.
Not too precise as leads go.
Find a juniper bush. Make your own gin. Badoom. Rob has the best dad jokes. Speaking of jokes, how about that Supreme Court, huh, Tom?
Take the helm?
I got a choice.
I mean,
No.
if we're going to get beyond hyperbole, they haven't actually done anything yet. Like, we're still waiting on them to actually do something.
Well,
And-
they've released the first draft of or the first draft got leaked, which big fan of, by the way. All right, yeah, go on the boat.
Go to the front of the boat and sit down.
Alrighty. Yeah, no, they have not done anything, but the states are already getting squirrely and passing laws that will go into effect the moment it is dropped.
Yeah.
Right? And of course, it being the constitutional right for bodily autonomy, Alito claims particularly the instance of abortion, but none of the other stuff this time, we promise.
Except the opinion directly cites all the other stuff
The opinion,
as other things that could go away.
man, the opinion cites Nathan Hale.
There's something here on the bottom.
Nathan Hale, it's cool to beat your wife as long as you're doing it
Cast a spell.
teachingly.
You can stay submerged longer.
You know, like
Ready.
a 16th century guy who said, well, I have a Bible, therefore Satan is a reasonable legal argument.
Yeah.
Alright, hang on a second. So she cast a spell on me, I gotta dive.
As your bar.
Jump into the water. There you
I
go.
did. There you go. And it is just mind-bogglingly stupid, Tom. I am so...
How's it going?
I am so,
So you don't-
saddened.
You don't have to worry about air, because that's what she did for you. The spell lets you breathe water.
Right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside.
It's like the first time you've ever encountered drowners that don't die in one hit.
Right? First time I've encountered anything underwater that doesn't die in one hit.
Snapped masts, busted planks,
Alright.
and a whole swarm of drowners.
But no, like, this is,
Crew, then made their nest.
currently there's lots of folks who are,
Not the
who are
right ship. Come
protesting outside of the Supreme Court Justice's house.
Yeah.
You know?
To include
several of them.
Kavanaugh's own neighbor organized one.
Good. And people are still somehow like hey, that's not right. You know, these people who are stripping away your bodily autonomy, you need to leave them alone when they're at home, okay? That is wild to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I really don't get the whole, like, worship of civility thing. Like, sometimes it's okay to not be civil.
and it's civility very clearly isn't working. They're still trying to take away the rights of half the country. Right? That's all that this will do.
Yeah.
And,
I think you need to swim up to progress further.
okay. Through this little thing-a-ling. Return to the boat. Got it. Like all that this does is hurt people, and
Yeah.
if you're in the business of hurting people, why in God's name are you in government? This is the end of a 50-year campaign to regain control, and it's so aggravating to see people still cling to this idea of like, well, we gotta be nice about it. Maybe write them a strongly worded letter.
Yeah. I mean, I very much agree with a lot of the stuff that's been get back in your spot at the front.
Yeah.
Wherever the leads
Uh,
take us.
I very much agree with all the stuff that's been said lately of like, don't expect the Democrats to do anything significant, because if they do, what are they going to fundraise on?
They keep telling you they won't.
Ask for a beautiful house and a palace and a queen's court.
They keep saying, like, hey, these things take time. Make sure you vote in November. By the way, give us money.
Both make
Yeah.
wishes come true. What would yours be?
You learn in due course.
We won't fulfill our campaign promises. We'll watch 1 million Americans die of a disease because we're not keeping up on our public health response. But, whoa.
Something's here. Another wreck.
God forbid we let you be mean to a guy who really cares about calendars.
Yeah.
So I've had this swimming in my craw for a week, and I'm not even the target demographic that needs to be absolutely infuriated by this.
It's been here a while. What's rotted?
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the Mage's ship.
A man's skeleton.
Like the Major.
He pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skelliger.
Clan emblem indicates a Dimon man, so he was from Pharaoh.
Dude, this spell is baller. I need this all the time.
Right?
Like, hey, Yen, you wanna do me a solid?
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Hey, Hamai.
Donor was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Yen, doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
So just letting you know, I do remember that the battle against the Jinn, that is difficult. I do remember it being quite difficult.
No.
Because you have to.
I have no scale of difficulty, so
If I remember correctly, it's one of those like you have to not only defeat it, you have to keep Yennefer alive during the fight.
that shouldn't be too difficult, Tom. I care for my ladies.
Just so long as they aren't underwater or at the top of a ladder.
Yeah.
Donor's clan.
Donor was a babe in
I
swaddling
mean, if it's making Yennefer run up and down ladders, then I may be boned.
Donor's clan.
Donor was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here.
Trying to get back to the boat. So disorienting.
So I've taken a break
Yeah.
from
You taking a break from what?
Elden Ring.
Oh, why's that?
I got to Liurnia of the Lakes, and there's a bit of a difficulty spike there, and I was like, I'm gonna take a break.
That's fair.
So I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey again, and between
Go even quicker if you help.
yesterday and
I prefer
today,
to observe matters
I defeated
definitely.
the Minotaur
When we were looking for
and
dragon,
the Cyclops.
I've never played an Assassin's Creed game.
me clinging to the remains
They're
of a
quite
prince's
fun.
dear life
That's what I hear.
in my waist.
I did I'm in a part of Elden Ring called Crumbling Farum Azula. It's near the end game.
Yeah.
And
Admiring what I had right in front of me.
I long for the days of the Liurnia of the Lakes difficulty spike.
Yeah.
So many dudes.
Are you going to try to fight
Something strange about those.
There's something on the bottom. We'll see what
the
it is.
the dragon?
Placidusax?
Yeah,
Already did.
and beat him?
Yeah.
Well done.
I've never played Assassin's Creed, but I have jumped off a roof. Same. Alright, we're sirens.
I am going to take a break for a minute because my dinner is done downstairs, so I need to go
Ooh.
get it.
Well, by all means.
See something?
So I will be back
Justice.
in a bit.
All right. Well, this will at least give me a little bit of a chance to explore.
No, I should cast another spell to see through your.
Yeah, Rob, you and I got into some shenanigans back in the day, but I think even by then I was already well aware of how physics dealt with somewhat of my girth.
Teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed,
Ooh.
rocks, and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything.
Euros
that might
tonight.
contain a gem.
Extras at Siki.
But get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for us.
I
Transverse
see
cut through the
Fulcher,
pelvis.
Begum,
Surgical
Ein,
precision.
Eichte,
No
Illevate.
conventional weapon could do this. Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon could do this.
Oh, dude got portaled in half. Brutal. Oh man, tell me more about these Euros. You know, Euros are one of those things that I don't usually cook. Not because I'm averse to lamb or anything like that, but just because I would want to have, like,
Ship belonged to someone.
have a rotating spit if I'm gonna do it, you know?
It could very well be his ship.
Like, I don't think that I have the common sense to safely operate my own rotisserie, so I will leave that to the pros.
This basket exactly in half. Bet it was cut by the same
Ooh.
way they cut the skeleton.
Your meat with naan would be pretty good.
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Half a seal. All right. So a portal popped up on this boat, or maybe someone tried to portal away and it wrecked the rest of it. All right, this time we can just surface. No, there's an Indian place by us that will do like a little sandwich. So you get like a tikka masala non-wich and a. I imagine that's quite good. So I like the idea of your pita naan. Frozen Euro meat at the store? Fancy. These are the things that become like really exciting in our late 30s, where we're like, this is incredible. Beef sheets.
Within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the gin.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop. 1,
Jerry hates portals.
2.
Now, I mean, I would be
3.
somewhat hesitant to take a portal considering what I just saw down at the bottom of the bay. I can understand
Yeah,
Jerry Two Swords' point of view.
Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this gin?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important.
Ooh, very important. Now I'm sold.
How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish.
You asked that djinn to bind us together.
Oh,
I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
you know, I understand. One of the Turkish towels they've been hawking on. I'm a Luddite. I don't have Instagram. I can barely run this whole setup. a Turkish towel. But no, okay, to the point of Jerry and Yennefer, I get it. I would rather know.
I get it. You want to know what'll happen if magic no longer binds
Yeah.
us.
I want to know if when the Jinn's magic is gone, if we've any magic left of our own.
That's fair.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see?
That's
We're just a
fair.
step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
I am the world's shiniest monster hunter.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the Jinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Jinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it. We should explore the ship.
Found a bunch of stuff, y'all. Freya Warrior's armor. Ooh. Check my inventory, see if there's anything. Oh. Nope. 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 I mean, maybe a Spikaru Gagaton. I lose out on a lot of my slots, so now.
I have returned.
Welcome back, Tom. What's on the menu tonight?
Ground chicken meatballs, some kind of pasta, and broccoli with a very yummy sauce drizzle on it.
Look at this sword real quick, if you don't mind. Should I be rocking this gnomish here?
Sure.
Alright. Nope. Didn't mean to do that.
What did you do?
I accidentally unequipped it. We want the 20 armor piercing, or 30 armor piercing. Why not? And then chance to cause burning, or chance to attack power. What are we prioritizing?
Go with burning.
Here? Burning or bleeding?
No, yeah, go with bleed. Bleed is better on humans, and that's a steel sword.
Hell yeah. Kapwing. So we are plumbing through the depths here to find this Jinn. So I can find out if my girlfriend really likes me for me, not because I look like Tyson Beckford. And my boy Rob is telling me about a sweet towel that he got.
Agnes of Glanville.
That's
Says it soaks up the water pretty good, dries quickly. It's really thin, so it doesn't feel like it's soaking up the water. But by golly, hey, I could use some. I could use a nice absorbent towel.
Nice shoes.
Tell me you are extremely an adult without saying you're extremely an adult.
We were talking earlier about how like late 30s, early 40s, we get excited about things like, oh sweet frozen Euro meat, I found some.
Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. War.
You know, like I think especially people our age, like
Elemental empires.
I don't know. I get the sense that most of us were too poor for Coke.
Nothing here. Nothing interesting.
It's not like we can get excited about anything else in our youth.
I mean, I was too employed by the U.S. military for Coke.
Nerd. Besides, I've met enough of you guys to know that that's not true.
Yeah, but a lot of them, like, got into serious trouble.
Stupid ethics. This mountain's made of pure snow.
Nothing here.
You realize the street value of this thing? Every once in a while, Amanda and I will rewatch Better Off Dead. Despite the fact that the moment that movie starts, I can quote every line by heart. Okay, I've searched the top deck. I've searched that mid deck. I don't think there was anything up here aside from Yennefer. There's something down there, but I'm not sure if that's something that I've already investigated. Yeah, so we investigated the smear. Dude got pulped by the bookcase.
Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side.
It's underneath the bookcase, Jerry.
Maybe art it?
Nah, I just interact with it.
Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have?
This is why you don't put a library on a ship.
It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except it's
No, you do, but you build the bookcases into the walls.
Yeah, but then when the wall gets portaled in half...
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him.
You may lose your books, but you won't get crushed.
Yeah.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
This dude got any good literature?
Cold's preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma. Case cracked his skull. Must have been a hard landing atop this mountain.
Yeah, all of a sudden, boat got no water. Now boat only got stone. Boat not made for stone. Jerry Two Swords. A true genius.
Summon and tame the djinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Don't judge him. He didn't get no fancy college.
He went to like 80 years of Monster Hunter trade school. Just as I thought, Franciscans. Yo, what up? It's your boy DJ. What kind of a critter is a djinn?
A relic, I think. You would need to look at your list.
Yeah, I'll just hit him with a sword, I guess.
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning.
I mean, this seems to work well enough, I think. Yeah, that djinn's got a silly face.
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me.
So she's just kind of like haggling for one.
Mm-hmm.
Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free.
I'm sorry? Excuse moi?
You are free!
That was,
Storm's over.
did you do this fight when you were, like, at the level it was supposed to be?
Probably.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not.
Yeah, because that was a little bit easy, I think.
Yeah, because you're probably 10 levels higher than it.
I think 12. You, doing okay?
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight.
Not really.
As hard as the last
Wasn't
time I
really.
came to Jin, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rhind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired.
That was a hard fight. Yeah, I had to eat some honey.
Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
I couldn't have
I'd
refused.
say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything?
Jerry says, nah, I'm a simp by choice.
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought
So,
you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
I thought I'd look at you and not feel a thing. And she looks at my goofy wolf ass. I'm Batman.
Jin might achieve this after all.
Why?
This is how my wife would feel if I, like, wore a cape around the house. She'd be like, yeah, that tracks.
Love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Now kiss me on my wolf mask. Rawr!
John, do you not wear a cape around the house?
Usually a bathrobe.
Strange.
It's more economical. I have cats.
But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was in a way.
Oh.
Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss is...
Well, let's go slow. For I do not want to. I do not want to knock boots on half a ship up in a frigid mountain on top of a dead guy's corpse. Like, I don't care how interesting the book is.
My, it's lovely.
Yet it's called as balls, and I would like to go home, please.
I think the spirits of Skellige favor us.
Oh, what a sweet little interlude. Now can we get back to finding our daughter?
Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
So I'm pretty sure this is going to be your last opportunity to have your romance scene with Yennefer before she goes.
Is the romance scene is something that that would get me immediately demonetized, I assume?
Yes, you'll want to have your thing ready to go.
Alright. How do I answer here?
Go with so be it.
So be it. Avert your eyes, children. There's going to be some shenanigans on screen.
I mean, not immediately.
We gotta.
Oh, well.
We wouldn't have known
Give me warning.
You'll know when it comes up. I'm just telling you, have your thing ready.
Yeah, I'll know when it comes up. Hey. Alright. Let's talk before you leave.
Yes.
Yen.
You know, maybe have a couple of mimosas.
Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
So that was it?
I don't know. Maybe you'll have an opportunity to come back.
Geralt,
I don't know.
I found something that that might be hers.
Yeah, go with that one.
So, feel any different after our encounter with the Jinn?
yes.
You could also, yeah.
Now I feel regret.
Mean to say that?
That I regret we didn't try that earlier.
Think we would have argued less?
Quite
No.
the opposite. But moments like this.
Where? Actually, I think I have a... Do I have a... There we go.
Ever think about the past?
At times, I'm amazed we survived.
Eridan's not the one who usually leave witnesses
just it.
behind.
He didn't.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
Man, I got gaslit by our mutual friend for like years.
Yeah.
When the hunt had you, hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's
That's
been
convenient.
Though I do remember you coming for me, trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I most assuredly would not have.
But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
I'm curious about this.
Knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward.
So still, Jerry's still got some holes in his memory.
I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it.
What did the hunt want from?
What did Eridan want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with them.
We were bait.
I should be so lucky.
Both of us. Eridan believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
God, I really am distractingly shiny.
The Emperor's hostage to being his ally.
You could always take off the wolf mask.
And instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir.
I'm wearing
He promised
like
to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial
bright,
treasure.
shining parade plate. The wolf mask is not the problem.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer.
John, we both know the wolf mask is the problem.
It is not a
but
problem.
You will never admit it.
Strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri
The wolf
before
mask is who I really am, Tom.
no man had the power and means to stop me. It was the Emperor. Besides,
The golden wolf is my original OC. Do not steal.
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eridan would... And there were your Witcher mutations.
So she just kind of trusted that I was a big, strong, tough boy.
What?
Pretty much.
Well, fortunately, I am a big, strong, tough boy. I found something that might be yours.
To you. That skull some sort of
The
accessory?
stick?
If so, you've changed your style a bit.
It's a weapon.
Don't remember ever seeing you with that.
Yeah, it murders horses.
I've changed my style.
Thanks, Yen.
Alright, well, I gave her back her weapon. So, cool.
I guess that's all you can do for now.
Geralt,
Alright.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Well, it's, at least I don't have to censor the digital neep norps of my thick, spooky goth GF. Alright, Ashrune and Tear Decay, you go in there. You served me well, so you get to enter the Hall of Weapon Valhalla. Everything else, let's go sell. So now I gotta go find Uma, the ugly baby.
Go to your quests first and figure out if you have any more quests related to doing the whole Skellige. Go down to secondary quests.
I've got King's Gambit. I can report to Krakencrate to get my reward.
Do that first.
All right.
Hold on.
That looks like most of it. Everything else is like Gwent and races.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go do the thing with Crack on Crate first.
I do have Skelligo's Most Wanted. I've got contracts for those.
They're higher level than you right now.
Yeah. Okay, so we want to do King's Gambit.
Yes.
Let's see where on the world map that is. Oh, right there. Cool.
Yeah.
Hang on a second, I'm gonna call for quick.
What do you witchers do once there are no basilisks, legends, or giants around? Eh? We'd stick together. Get on working.
All right. All right, let's roll to Crack on Crate.
Running straight there won't work. Turn around and run the other way.
I was
Follow the dots.
follow the dots. He says the compass points in the opposite direction.
It does, but you need to go up in order to get there. It's on the cliff, the mountain above
Ah, it's when you're down, but you got to get up. All right, I gotcha. Hey, herbalist.
To buy something for me stash.
Yeah, you hold.
Maybe. Let me see what you got.
Dude, so this kitten has been wilding all day.
you. He doesn't seem to have any fist tech, so no, he is not holding.
I mean, he got wine stones though.
I mean, those don't do what you think they do.
Wolf's liver, empty bottle. Okay, I don't think that we need anything from this. All right.
So long.
And no, I do not want to play Magic the Gathering with him. Get out of the... All right, following the dots. Rock, done, great. Did I just run through kids learning to sword fight? Yeah. Jerry's kind of a menace to every community that he interacts with. Because I never learned how to, like, calmly use the horse, or, you know, like, walk. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. There we go.
So once you complete this quest, if I remember correctly, it's gonna unlock some more stuff for you to do here. So do these things before you go and deal with Uma, because you want Ceres to go to
Kaer Morhen.
Kaer Morhen.
Well, now, correct me if I'm wrong, but like the Baron, he's on another continent, right? Like,
Yes.
okay, we're not gonna get to that anytime soon.
Yeah, it would require you to leave and go to the place where the Bloody Baron was.
Yeah, it's
Crow's Perch.
It's all side quest for a while, baby. Yeah, the view is really nice. By the way, I know, Tom, you said that you are taking a break from it, but if you get the chance to play Elden Ring, Rob, that game is full of views. Like, incredible, beautiful views. And then a bird stabs you in the back.
For what it's worth, so is Assassin's Creed Odyssey, if you have a chance to play that. That is also full of amazing vistas.
That's pretty wild. Let's see. Jarls will choose the king. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may crack made an exception.
Yeah.
Krach make an exception just for me.
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. crack awaits.
Crack does await. All right.
How's the mood in there?
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here.
On Switch or PS3,
Blood flowing.
I don't think so. I think it's available on PS4 and up. Elden Ring's not on Switch yet.
Intrigue.
Probably won't be for a while.
I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an on crates to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
What your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Just gonna watch a couple of siblings argue for a little bit, huh?
Wonder who'll do
Remember, when you have the opportunity, you want
or
to support
Hjalmar, the
Cirrus.
Giant Slayer.
Oh, stop your shite boasting.
You always want to be on Cirrus's side.
Cirrus. Hey. God damn it.
Okay, let's get down to business. There's Croc.
Jarls.
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcarls. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
This guy just invited me to a punch party.
What do you witchers do once there are no basilisks?
Yeah, there isn't going to be a party, but that'll be in a minute.
For our customs. Not you, nor that witch yet.
What's up, nerd?
Respect witchery.
Ah, the pollen is killing me. These. Okay, so is this? There's a quest pop up now. Should I do this before poking on?
I think it's just a boxing match. It's a chance for you to get into a fight with him if you want.
Hjalmar, can you?
But, John, you are terrible at unarmed combat.
This is true.
Seal shit.
Because you can never remember what the block button is.
Yeah. Yeah, you right.
Still got all
It's
my
the Witcher sight button.
Okay, got it.
Most of them did quite a number on you.
Why are you laughing? They'd have trashed you too.
Doubt it.
That's so. Care to wager on it? Drop any one of the Vilcarls, and I'll give you my sword.
Ooh.
Like me, you part with yours.
I have one thing that you don't, pal. Save states.
Don't sell your fish till they're in the boat, though.
Yo, what up, nipple rings?
On challengers in fistfights.
Challengers? Nah. Ain't none of challenge.
That's a dangerous proposition.
Hit till our fists are red with blood.
Let's do this.
Gladly.
I like how they very clearly just like built a character and went, okay, we're just gonna make him thick.
I'm just going to
Yep, come on
stay
now.
quiet over
Come
here.
on. Come on. Nope.
Come on, come closer.
Like it's so odd because like there's not like any kind of like there's no good haptic response, right? Like it's hard to tell when you're getting hit or when you're blocking.
That's enough of that.
I mean, you're not really just supposed to hold the button down. You're supposed to hit it when he throws a swing at you.
Right, but like a lot of the times the swing will hit when the animation is still going. I don't know if it's just like input lag from me or But hey, I got the crap beat out of me. That's why I wear a mask to protect my delicate features. Give me your sword.
Well, lost the wager. But that were such a spectacle, I don't even mind.
No problem. I'm gonna give it to your sisters as a welcome to the crown gift. Schwarn.
Respect witching.
There's another. It might be just more fighting. It is more fighting.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, just all those guys, the Wildkarls are just wide boys. They just took the limits off the slider and said, let's make them big. Damn.
She just tested your steez.
I have to be weighed down.
Nope.
That's
You're
wild.
under your weight limit.
I'm walking so slowly.
Because you're in a, like, you can't run around because of where you're currently located.
All right, votes are bought like sheepskins.
Not gonna vie for support.
Yeah, just mountains of compressed dude.
Goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
Yeah, you're wrong. She wrong.
Yeah, are you arguing in favor of a
You'll understand.
of a genealogical monarchy?
Promise privileges, titles, favorable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no.
She acts like that's
better
not
than
the
a dictator.
case.
This must end.
Right.
For
We must start by
regular
Like all
monarchy.
government?
Son on the throne. I hope you guys will see it tonight.
So you're leaving, huh?
Leaving Caer Trolda.
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
Don't mind if I do.
May I?
You must even come. I've been waiting.
You must even come.
So, feast to your liking. Any better than your continental balls?
You leave my balls out of this, Croc.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy.
Okay. I like to get crunk. Alright. Not torn between Hjalmar and Saris?
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Saris.
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But uncrate blood flows in both.
So, how do I, like, the way these are worded has me skittish, Tom.
With think Skellige will listen to a woman. I mean, these aren't decisions that you're making anyways. These are just
Jarls
opinions.
will dare to put a woman on the throne.
You're asking him questions.
Oh,
You're not
okay,
making-
okay.
It's white text and not gold text. Gold text is making a decision.
But today I see
I see.
that Ceres has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience. Others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through. The for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world could stop her.
Yeah, do not put Hjalmar
Between you and
in charge of caring for people.
not too hot-headed to be king.
Depends on the kind of king you have.
Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has officially won the presidency of the Philippines.
Calculate the most profitable option.
I am tragically behind on my Philippine politics. What does that entail?
He's the son of the former dictator.
Sooner jump into a fire than surrender.
Is he like a punk rock son, or like
No.
Daddy's little monster?
Yeah. Also, so ever since Ferdinand Marcos was overthrown in, I think it was 88 or 86, something like that, The Philippine government has been trying to get back the estimated like $80 billion that he stole while he was president. And those investigations are still ongoing. But now, as president of the country, Ferdinand Marcos Jr. will have the opportunity to prevent those investigations from happening.
Oh, whoopee.
Damn it. That must put me started another row.
That's not Yalmar. Let's go.
Oh, Blue Boy Lugo's showing up.
Yeah. But more than that.
Why he got an attack bear? Why I gotta fight a bear?
It's all fun and games until someone releases bears into the party. Then it's just fun.
This is considered a party foul, Lugoj. Hang on a second here. I need to
Prepare your sword.
yeah. Oh, it's only... it's this one. 47, okay. Yeah, we'll just do that one. May as well get my armor up while I'm... Alright. Yeah, just looking for some picnic baskets. Excuse me. Hey, guy, get out of the way. Honestly, who lets out bears? You good? Yeah, you good. I mean, how do you even get him up into those craggy hills? Like, did you take a cart with 3 bears in it?
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Yeah, bear stairs, right? But I just walked up into this joint. This is a little spindly mountain path.
Everything's getting explained. You gotta wait.
Pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too. You insult me, Lugas, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this. Dan, come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog. Calm down. Calm
Get ready. I think you're gonna have a quick time.
I'm watching. I'm watching.
To murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Find the guilty on Crete. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
So anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn on your way. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Good God.
Are you
Is there
listening to
any
someone let
better
them
demonstration of why
We must
Sarah
know
should
who
be
Yeah.
the king?
Counterlies someone
Yeah. I'll help you, Saris.
You're right, Saris. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
You're gonna go kill some innocent people.
Stay here. Someone
Meanwhile,
must
there's still someone like in the background who is having a time.
Wolf, I thank you.
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
Yeah, nobody expects bears. All right, first things first, who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du,
Okay.
Lugos, Yalborn.
Oh, so Blue Boy's gone, huh?
Yeah, he's the one who just died. He's the guy that had the pot helm on.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You?
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet. What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go.
I mean, I'm sure at this point you can already guess who's responsible.
Oh, but you have to remind me who Svargnig was.
Son of the lady who wants to establish a hereditary monarchy.
Ding, ding, ding.
From the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already.
We'll avenge them.
All right.
We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find.
CSI Fantasy Scotland.
Now, you do want to be comprehensive with this because you will need to actually, like, have evidence in order to accuse her.
Pull yourself together, Sinna.
Oh, we're gonna check everything.
Yeah.
Hard to say what exactly killed him.
A bear, Gerald.
John Ridley, no? John Ridley, no?
A bear standing by the bench. Does the gods do it? Maybe they're punishing us.
For what? You're talking rubbish.
Okay.
Drogadar. Skald's played his last.
Oh, poor Bard. Show me the bear.
All right. What do we have here?
Let's start by examining the head.
Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of
Werebears?
mead.
Kind of.
Something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey before it's fermented. Strange. Something under the fur. A tattoo?
She hired werebears.
I mean, this is supposed to be, like,
Looks like it was
North Scotland, so literal bear sarks.
Ah, so they were invited into the party.
half man, half
Werebears, they're bears.
no full moon. So
Their
no
castle.
information. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
Dun dun dun.
Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
Not a particularly great loss.
Aldrich. Shit, no more than a kid.
I mean, you did have fun broing out with him in the cave.
I wouldn't say it was fun.
Mead in this one. And only mead.
I see that little dagger. Come on. Come on, Jerry. Look at the little dagger.
I think it's connected to the thing that's next to the... Yeah.
Yeah, this other pot.
Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms. Bowls empty, but the scent's in the air. Coming from...
Don't get your bears high on shrooms. Lesson 1.
No wonder Hellborn bled to death.
I mean, bears are, like, random attack bears are bad enough.
Bodies massacred.
Random shroom
So
bears?
You have done sufficient investigating in here that you can just follow the scent. You don't need to keep...
Tom, I believe a motherfucker said comprehensive.
Okay.
Words have meaning, my dude. Jerry, examine the bear. That one will probably tell me it would tell me the same things as the other one, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so here's our scent, and follow our nose. Follow our nose.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And blood. Ceres, come here.
Skelegons know how to throw down is all I'm getting here.
Happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
Uh-huh. Berserkers.
Berserkers.
Mm-hmm.
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. Stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Yeah, like I hunt fairy tale stuff all the time.
We were at a feast, not on a battlefield. Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this.
Take a swig. See if you turn into a bear.
Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't
If you do, we are definitely supporting you for High King.
Can't hurt to try.
Bear King, Bear King, Bear King. Alright, so I have to ask Hjort to take a look at the sample. Can always trust a man named Hjort. Hey, Hjort!
Freyr, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels.
Okay. We'll get to the bare bottom of this.
Give me the horn.
In Canada, that translates very differently.
I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
Mardrome. Does Mardrome turn people into... My apologies, delicious soup. Does Mardrome turn people into bears? Like, y'all got this stuff just lying around?
I think the point was to, like, they normally can't transform on their own unless they're using that stuff. Like, it doesn't turn anyone into bears, but it will turn berserks into bears.
Ah.
Especially those which affect the mind. Soothe it. Summon waking dreams.
We get it. You like to get high.
I tried to help him in various ways. Initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him of it yet.
Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You have another name for it on the continent. Psilocybin.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing...
And I believe has been very helpful in the treatment of PTSD, if I'm not mistaken.
Blood and marjoram. The taste
Psychedelic mushrooms?
Yeah, psilocybin.
Yes.
I do not know. I'm not a chemist, and I am incredibly square.
I have not used it, but I would absolutely try it if I was offered a chance to.
Very hard to prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe.
Come on, we could find some clues there.
All right. Now this woman I will guard with my life.
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's a buzz already.
Rob says it's fantastic and very therapeutic. This is what I've heard. I think we should be spending more of our money on that instead of making more war.
Indeed.
Oh, thank God. She'll jog if I jog. All right, cellars. Yes.
Knew there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be
use the yeah.
I have been enhanced.
Say he got his wish.
Don't mind me looting your cellars.
We need to find these traitors.
I
I need to steal everything nailed down.
I gotta take these steel plates. Oh, what's over in this one? Some dwarven spirit? That'll be mine, thank you. Hey, how you doing, Skellige ladies? Don't mind me collecting evidence, hee hee. Nope. I'll be back for that. You never know when you're gonna need some whatever Everloose is.
It's a wine, or it's a spirit.
Thanks for
I
the
want to say
inkwell.
it's I want to say Everloose is a liqueur that is based on anise.
Ew.
Yeah. Like it's a real liqueur that
Right.
existed, but like they don't make it anymore. And yes, I agree with you. Definitely ew. Black licorice is the grossest taste in the world.
I mean, like I've had like super anise forward liqueurs before, right? Like stuff like
Jaeger.
absinthe and Jaeger. Drambuie has a little bit of an anise tinge to it, but whew.
The only thing that I've ever had anise in that does not make me want to vomit is occasionally you'll get it mixed in with sangria, and it's actually good.
Man, press X to doubt. I just
blood into mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks
Like with all of the flavor combinations in sangria, it makes a good addition, but it's definitely not good as a primary flavor.
don't intend to.
oh, okay.
Lee.
Right, I can ard this, right?
Yeah.
There we go. All right, come on. Gotta outrun the smoke.
We might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end. This is secret passage.
One where
Ooh, and a place of power.
when Yalmar and I were little, we'd play here. Once. Bygone.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where you'll see it on the map and then be like, how the hell am I supposed to get to that?
I gained
It's
an
like
ability point.
you just gotta wait.
Secret tunnels.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac.
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
Dun dun
I
dun.
have creature senses at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway,
Yeah, you leave your hair out of this. We are not talking, not after the incident. Now give me your alchemy paste. I do like the idea that Jerry's just kind of like a, like people know, like, yeah, when you get a Witcher, they'll kill the monster, but they will also, like, scavenge everything else. They're, like, really terrible roommates. And they're like, oh, sweet, Pokemon Red, can I borrow this?
and also your Game Boy.
Yeah, I just need to transfer myself a Charmander real quick. Thank you for your water and your long rube. I am so glad that all this other stuff doesn't have weight limits.
I mean, it's not like you use any of it.
It's true, but you know, every once in a while, it's all Skinner box mechanics, right? Like, it's weaponized the fear of missing out. What if that one thing that you would use was in that one place that you didn't decide to loot? You know, that box may have only contained Everlucent water, but what if it had the last thing that you needed to make that decoction?
But you already made all your decoctions.
Not all the decoctions. I still got like 3 or 4. Because you told me not to. Alright, follow the footprints with my Vitcher senses.
Behind you.
Yep. We have a sticky boy.
Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby. Something else to follow. Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
This is where he took the torch.
It can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic.
Who's Arnvald?
He wears this kind.
Sure about that?
I'm not sure.
Let's go.
Let's catch Arnvald.
Oh, I think he might be the guy that you met at the front gate. The Major Domo guy.
Oh, that squirrely little dude.
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down.
Uh-oh. Horses. There we go, galloping. I can shoot this guy with a crossbow, right?
You gotta catch him.
You don't stand a chance.
Beep beep.
Wait to see you, Black
To answer Amanda's question, no. Ceres does not try to marry Geralt.
Got-a-dee.
Slower.
You hit him once, he's gonna... Yep.
Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No uncreate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of
Ceres is like the opposite of hot-headed and irresponsible.
Right.
Hjalmar, pretty worthless. Ceres, amazing.
You were never a good liar, Arnvald.
Tell me about her motive.
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrige would...
Yeah, the one that wanted to marry us was which one again?
We need proof. Your word Burnus, that's not enough.
I don't know.
I mean, lots of people want the big G. I think one of the...
I have letters from her.
Not the sword training Nilfgaardian lady, but her twin sister was making a move for us.
Yeah.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
Yeah, Ceres is our mutual responsibility towards the people of Skellige, bro.
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Ceres on Crate. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige.
Alright, I'm gonna help you out. Do my best to help you out here with decisions.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison meat to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon.
And love for you is like a truck berserker.
'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words. Have
you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
We also do have other proof, though. They took my sleeve.
Ceres speaks true. Burner commanded me to poison the maid. When Ceres and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
Betrayed us. That took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Uncreate, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Somewhat weirdly topical.
Arnvald has served a care.
Yeah, wasn't there one who Geralt bested in combat? Yeah, I did have to fight Ceres to do, like, the... to get her, like, into the trials, right?
Yet another Uncreate lackey. Did Ceres entice you to cooperate?
I think so.
Yeah, I think there was an option.
I'm kind of focused on what's currently going on.
Okay. Well, we'll recap in a little bit.
On Speaker Rock, I trust the Witcher more than I do you.
You've that right. But it's no proof of my guilt.
Got one more piece of evidence.
This smoldering look from your future king.
A letter from Berna to Arnvald, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
You wrote it on my stationery?
Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Ceres. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left.
Blood feud!
Olga, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan Uncreate will face.
Making a big mistake?
Yeah.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Wait! Mother, you'd be
Now look at this. Brand actually has a conscience.
Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How?
You stand silent. You gave Ceres no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence.
You don't want this job anyway, guy.
Massacre was her doing. She shamed herself. Me. The family. The clan.
Svanrika, I did it for you. Only for you.
Only for you, Damien.
Admit to this deed.
Oh, you should have gotten lawyers.
To the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan Uncreate, and you, Berna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger and thirst, and sea fowl will peck apart your remains.
Seems extreme. I mean, you don't have to look smug about it, Ceres. I get it, but... I do like that it was like, what evidence do you have? I'm telling you, you guys are screwing up. Just take it from me.
Here's his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. But enough. Whatever comes, we must
He'll choose.
endure. I thank you, Geralt.
Yeah, I expect her to take a dive off of that little partition there.
More of this modesty.
So,
Heroes.
there is no, like, map marker or anything for it, but later on in the game, like, if you wait a while and you come back to Skellige, there's actually a rock near one of the, like, beaches where you will find her chained to the rock, missing her eyes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, will this, if I join him, will that boot me out of doing other side quests?
No.
All right, great. Yeah, let's do it.
I do have a horse.
Remember, that's always just whenever you're making a choice like that, that's a choice between do we do it now or do I come back later?
Yeah. And I've already out-leveled all of the stuff that I'm finding anyway, so it's just farming by this point.
Yeah.
Hey!
Like whenever you have a quest decision pop up and it's like, hey, would you like to head there with me now? And the other option is, or the options are like, sure, and then I'll meet you there. It's the decision of like, do you want to actually travel or do you just want to teleport to wherever you're going?
Fair.
Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown.
Ceres, Ceres, Ceres. Ceres, Ceres, Ceres. Crown, 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 crown. Cool. Enjoy your democratically elected leadership. Don't screw us up for the rest of us.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood at my side.
What up?
Here, beneath the sacred
I mean, it was really just like Jerry and a couple of, you know, like a couple of guards.
I want peace and prosperity to reign and
Yeah, but, you know, sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah.
Just an extremely loyal wolf cosplayer.
It's my brand, Tom. The deliberations. This lady. Sweet.
So you definitely want to talk to Ceres before you head out.
Congratulations. You'll make a great queen.
King.
Thank you. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
Monarchies don't have genders anymore.
Listen, learn, and listen again. Then we'll see.
Good plan.
I must
Keep it up.
plans. I'd rather avoid war, but if Nilfgaard aims to attack, we must repel them together.
Drummond folk might be a problem. I saw Lugos during the ceremony. Furious, to say the least.
There's always
Blue
been
Boy
strife
did
in
die,
the
though, so...
But I must try and talk to him. Just might bring an end.
All right.
Keep my fingers crossed. Farewell.
He says, not crossing his fingers. Yalmar, you good, buddy?
Yeah, talk to Hjalmar as well.
Anyway you cut it, I was bested by a wench.
Not just any wench.
Aye, true. Suppose if it had to be so, I'm glad it was Ceres.
Not even
Back her up, man. Back her up.
Come on, admit it.
A bit, aye. She's the blood of me blood, bone of me bone. But don't tell her I said so. Liable to puff out.
Yeah, man. You know what every sensible king needs is like an utter jackass as an advisor to tell him like, well, here's what I would do, and I'm an idiot, so
now you know what not to do.
yeah, like take this plan and you know, like maybe make it work. Maybe do it gooder with your smart meats. Because I've got a plan, and my plan is dumb.
If only you knew. Tell me, what other Jarl can boast children like mine?
Jarl Steve's got some pretty cool kids.
Shame their mother didn't live to see this.
Ceres will make a good queen.
So now, when the time comes for the battle at Kaer Trold, Ceres will send reinforcements to you.
Ooh. How you doing, Dinar on Hinder?
And now you're basically done in Skellige until you come back here to do some hunts.
Hey, I do have a couple of good hunts to do, but I want to talk to this. Where's our? Oh, he's down beneath us. Okay, that's one of the subterranean druids. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for Skellige then?
What's your current level?
Current level is 25.
Do you think you can handle a level 29 hunt?
I mean, I may as well.
Because the two hunts in Skellige, I'm pretty sure, are level 29s.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I could do that. Alright. We're going to do this. We still don't have a slot for it, but soon. Or should I...
Can you level your, the blue one top right?
Yeah, I can level Puppet.
Yeah, level
My
that one.
My Axie sign.
Last level.
Yes, I do want to improve that ability. Cool. Alright. So now we're doing a hunt.
Yeah.
So where's your contract? Yeah, contract Missing Son, or contract Skellige's Most Wanted?
Either one.
All right, we'll do Missing Son, but let's take a quick break so that I may use the facilities and refresh my beverage. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. The three or four of you watching. See you then in just a little bit. Okay, boop. Okay, we are back. We're gonna do this missing sun contract. Let's check our world map. I have a question for Tom regarding. Okay, there's Rheinvig. Tom, I would like to know. You said you have not seen Doctor Strange 2 yet, so I will not spoil anything, and I will neither confirm nor deny. But I would like to know what kind of movie you expect.
A just extreme amount of Easter eggs. Like, almost too many Easter eggs.
Interesting. Interesting. All right, let's haggle with this guy real quick. This is for his lost son. 350.
What? Master! Can't rightly believe Croc's got that in his coffers.
All right, then. 325.
Have mercy on an old man. Drop your
Fine, 300. 305.
Have mercy
God.
on an old man.
Just over here aggressively haggling with a peasant.
It's a lot. I need to borrow from
Won't spare no coin for my boy. My guy?
no coin for me boy.
Where should I look for the sun?
East of here. It's the ruins of the fortress. He went there with some rogues from Pharaoh.
Do you think it's going to be an Easter egg bonanza, huh? Which Easter eggs are you looking forward to or hoping for?
Well, I mean, we've already seen at least one in the trailer, which was the Captain Britain shield.
How'll I recognize him?
Right. But like what is Tom's wish list for? Like, throw everything else, you know, like any other news reports or anything else out the window. What Easter egg would you put in?
Oh, I have no idea. Like, I'm not that talented at coming up with ideas for stuff like that. I just want to see what they create.
That ought to do it. I'll look around. No promises, though.
Are there any that would make you just like giggle like like when I first heard, even though it was not the best of the MCU shows, when I first heard they were coming out with Iron Fist, I just stopped thinking when because I was just filled with glee. If they threw in like I don't know, like a high evolutionary or like, you know, what were the other weird 80s storylines that I love so much, right? Like Serpent Men, right? If they threw something like that, I would likewise probably go, I remember that. Do you have anything like that, or is that just me being weird?
Yeah, I'm not that big of a comics nerd. I haven't read that many of them.
I'm always interested, especially for people who, you know, like... I found a feed.
That's a big one.
Woo, yeah, he is.
John, the trick is don't get hit.
Oh, I mean, he just teleported me to some Dark Souls arena, so... Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Well, it's a good thing you're good at Dark Souls now.
Wow! Oh!
I mean, it's 4 levels higher than you. Play defensively.
Yeah, dude hits hard. I'm It's also given me shifty controls in terms of like locking on.
Ran off to its lair to lick its wounds. Need to track it down.
Okay, well at least I messed it up a bit.
Need only the entrails. Fussy.
Well, we got a picky monster. Okay. Bunch of crafting materials. Some kind of shipment.
Ran this way.
You said it was a fiend, right?
Yeah.
So I have fiend oil.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure that there's a decoction that I could use. Usul, we have goat sign, the likes of which have never been seen. Where did the fiend go? Follow the hoofs!
Cross to the other side.
I'm assuming I should follow your advice and follow the dots instead of trying to ford the river?
No, you can ford the river. But, I mean...
Aha!
Following the dots has literally never steered you wrong.
Another berserker?
Nope, just dead bear.
I'd like to examine this post.
Trees.
Alright, that's not a thing to examine. Okay, came this way, topping trees. There's this little...
Won't get away this time.
No, you shan't. Alright, oils and potions. Spectre oil, insectoid oil, beast oil, hybrid, vampire, elementia, necrophage, hangman's, relict, ogroid, cursed?
It's either a cursed or a relic. I mean, you have a bestiary.
Glossary, bestiary. Yeah, relics. Fiends are relics. Dope. So against relict oil, devils, puffballs, and samums. Alright.
The worst thing about these things is that they have 3 terrible goat eyes.
Right? I don't dig it.
Goat eyes are the worst.
I don't approve. Ah! Let's axe it up. Oof! Whoa, whoa, buddy!
Dodge. Like, don't get in there and just wildly swing. Get in, get a couple of hits, and then dodge out.
Come here. Come here. Come here. There we go. Ooh, it hit hard, but I had a... Collect a trophy. Yes, please, let me. Alright, Fiend's Eye, Long Claw, Fiend Trophy. Dope. What about you, viewers? Rob, what's an Easter egg that you would have, I know that you've already seen it. What would you have loved to have seen? I suppose that would be tricky to do without any kind of, like, actual spoilers, so.
There's that at least.
So, Tom, don't pay attention to chat.
If I can give an absolute dream thing that I would like to see, but
that's what I'm interested in.
That I know will not be in there. I would like to see confirmation of Jared Kiso as Logan in the MCU.
There you go. John Malkovich is the new Magneto. Pass it on. Right? Like, I mean, like, anything goes, you know? I for one loved the scene where Arnold Schwarzenegger showed up as Colossus. You know, like an old, somewhat scandal-driven Colossus.
You're sure that Colossus in this wasn't literally just Vladimir Putin painted silver?
I'm fairly certain. If anything, it should be Dolph Lundgren painted silver. He could pull it off. Oh my God.
What in the world are you doing?
Man, I don't know. The dots kept moving on me.
They didn't. You just started running in circles for no reason.
This is why I get lost easy. See, like, there's laundry, Tom. It's environmental storytelling. Somebody in that house wears clothes. Oh, that reminds me. I want to check my... I just got a long claw. Minus 16. That sucks. Cool name, though.
I mean, it's a reference to Game of Thrones.
No, cool name. Disappointing in the end, just like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
What up on Crate?
I mean, I'm just putting this out there, but A Crown of Candy was better than Game of Thrones could ever be.
I mean, it's not hard.
Looking to buy?
Yeah, there's plenty of things that are better than Game of Thrones.
Show me your wares.
Well,
once you turn this quest in, I gotta get going.
Yeah, books that are finished. Okay, I've already read all this stuff. Let's sell our junk and then turn this quest in, and I think that will come. Favorite Captain America and Thor's Hammer and Anvil? Yeah, that's true. Like for me, that stuff already happened. I got to see my boy Steve lift up Mjolnir, and I was like, "Yep, we're good." You did it. You got the dopamine out of me. $29. Surely I can come down on that. All right.
So long.
Bada bing, bada boom, and let's talk to Odin and
Greetings.
make sure to change our trophy back to the experience one.
Bad ones. Your son's dead, killed by a fiend. All I could do was avenge him.
I told him, son, nothing good ever came out of Pharaoh. Stay home.
Nothing good happens after midnight. Don't summon demons, especially not in Pharaoh. Money, please.
Your reward. This gold brought me no luck. May it serve you better.
Nah, man, it'll cover operating costs. I just confessed my love to a thick goth girlfriend, and man, we are going out to dinner. All right, let me get set up for the next quest for Skellige's Most Wanted. We'll find the site of the monsters attack next week on more Fantasy Poland Monday. I just hit level 26, so let's take a look at that before you go, Tom. We have our next slot. Tom, we have our next slot. What are we doing there?
Throw on Whirl.
Let's throw on.
What you should do is move one of your brown skills over to that spot and put Whirl in the in the empty space.
Yeah,
because it's a red and it will go off your mutagen.
Strong back go. Kaboom. And now I want to put Whirl in this one.
Yep. The red one that you've been leveling.
Yeah.
You can throw another.
We will throw another point in Whirl, and then we will equip it within this slot. Chapow. All right, we did it. We did the good thing. We got the dopamine. So that's where we'll end for this time. Yeah, we do this every week. Tom, when are we playing more Disco Elysium?
It would have to be Wednesday. I have I go to the gym on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Hey, it's all games, baby. There's a bunch of really important things going on in the world, and my hope in this is always just to provide people a way to relax, because God knows I need to relax, and people have it a lot worse than I do. Yeah, we play it easy. We play it by ear. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and feed the algorithm and all that stuff. Or don't. I'm not your dad, and I make this stuff for me. Yeah. Make sure to turn on the notifications so that you know when we decide to go, hey, let's play a game and blow off some steam. In the meanwhile, everybody be safe out there. Talk to your communities. And don't forget, there's nothing wrong with visiting the homes of people that are trying to take away basic rights. Like, none of them deserve sleep. We'll see you guys next time, and be good out there.